Hey there, it's Irina, and I want to share with you how you can build trust on the internet. And previously, I shared with you that the level of your success is going to be determined by how well you're relating to your audience. And one of the key elements that's going to help you to relate with your audience is to build trust. So how do you build trust utilizing internet? And you can do that through blog posts, you can do that through Facebook posts, you can do that through videos, you can do that through bridge videos, and there's a lot of things that you can utilize on the internet that's going to help you to build trust. However, there is a kind of not a framework, but there are certain things that you need to keep in mind when you are working on building trust with your audience. And that is that you have to meet your prospects where they at. And what do I mean by that? Is that you have to show your prospects and your audience that you've been where they at right now. You've felt how they feel right now. And by doing that, you help them understand that, you've been there. And once they understand that, they, on subconscious level, they start to trust you more. They might not even realize it consciously, but on subconscious level, they start to trust you more. And next thing you do is you address the problem. And this is once you do that, it's more of a like a progression that's like goes so smoothly, and there is no like, oh, I have to do that and then that and then that. It's all ties in together. So by the end of this video, I hope it will make more sense. So you show your prospects where they, you meet your prospects where they at, and you address the problem. You show them, hey, I've been there. I went through what you're going through right now. I know what it feels. And feelings is really important, and it's really important that you lead with feeling. You lead with feelings. And why is that? That helps your prospect and your customer to get out of their logical left side brain that's kind of always analyzes things. So leading with emotions and starting your sentences with phrases like, I felt lost because I couldn't figure out what to do, or I was confused. When you start your sentences, not every single sentence, obviously, but when you it can be in one sentence, or it can be in one paragraph if you write in a blog post, or it can be just like few sentences if you making a video. But when you start with emotion, that helps people to relate to you and get into their right side brain, because it's much easier to influence people when you have them in kind of emotion feeling state. People make decisions based on emotions, and they justify them with logic. So you don't lead with logic, you justify things with logic. And once your prospects and customers are open, and once they kind of relate with you, and once they feel that you've been through what they've been through, they are more open and more receptive to the solution that you have to offer. And building trust is only one of the elements that can help you relate to your audience. And in the future, I'm gonna talk more about values and how you can relate to your audience through values. So stay tuned, and a lot of more cool information coming. And the reason why I'm doing this, why I'm sharing this, is because I see so many people on the internet, especially when there is a big promotion coming up, and they start marketing on Facebook, for example, because there's like so many people on Facebook, and they start marketing and they say things like, oh, the doors are closing right now, get in while you can, or you're gonna miss out. And I look at it and I think to myself, well, what kind of doors are closing, and what is it that I'm missing out, and why should I even care? And this is almost like these people, they kind of like, they just shoot an arrow and they hope that they're gonna hit someone. Like some person will be smart enough to figure out what they're talking about, and that person will want to do business with them. And this is just kind of like painful to watch, because this is honestly is a waste of time, because first of all, this person doesn't, most likely this person doesn't even know what their target market is. And second of all, this kind of marketing is just not effective, because they're, even if they know the target market, most likely their target market has no idea what they're talking about. And when people do this kind of things, it's almost like, then they say, hey, but it's not working. Well, obviously it's not working because you're not doing a good job in relating with your audience. You're not building any trust. You're not providing any, you're not giving any value. You're just telling them, hey, get in, and the doors are closing. And that's just one of the examples of what people do. And I feel like if we do more of a conscious marketing, if we think more about our prospects and our audience and what is it that our audience need, not only we as a business owners can have more business, but we also going to have our audience to, we're going to help them to figure out their problems, and we're going to help them to solve what is it that they're looking to solve by doing business with us. So I'm going to continue making more videos and audios on how to relate, how to build trust with your audience. That's going to, you know, that's hopefully going to help you in your marketing. And so stay tuned, because more videos are coming. And let me know in the comments below if you liked this video, if it was useful, if you had any aha moments, or if you had if you learned something that you can implement.